Beautiful Tuesday morning, lovely weather. Funny story for you. So someone reminded me of this a couple of days ago, and I've been meaning to upload it. But right, this can go away now. Go away. Here's one treat. So, it is a jail story, but it's got several parts of humour in it. I was in medium security. It was my second last time in jail. So 2017, 2018. And I was in medium security, which are 6 or 8 man units that have 2 toilets, 2 showers, 2 sinks, washing machine, dryer in a little room. In the common area, there's a table with 6 or 8 seats on it, 2 bench seats in front of a TV, kitchen area, microwave, double-sided hot plate, just like the one I got on my bench over there, and then the cell doors and the cells. You have a key to your own cell. It's like sort of like a little cabin. It's not really jail, but anyway. Long story short, we were locked down for a while, like a week and a half. And obviously when you're locked in a small confined space like that, you start getting restless and bored and whatever. You start doing retarded shit. But me and Marcus Main, we were sitting there one night and we were like looking out the window, just yelling out to other people, talking shit, doing whatever. And Marcus goes, "Richo, do you reckon we could catch one of them ducks? I know how to defeather them, like pluck them, and we can just cook it and eat it." He goes, "Fresh meat, it'd be fucking awesome." He goes, "I'm sick of this jail food, like, can't even get out and, get rah. And I'm like, "Oh, how would we do it?" He goes, "Oh, we'll make a line with dental floss. I'll sharpen up a paper clip and we'll just throw it out there with food and bread and jelly beans, anything. We'll just see what they want to eat. We'll see what they'll go for." I said, "Yeah, righto." So in there you get like the 50 metre long dental floss stuff that you do your teeth with. And it's quite strong. Like if you double lap it, let alone triple or quadruple lap it, you will not snap it with your hands. So anyway, we've made this fishing line. It's about 7-8 metres long, triple lapped. And Marcus has sharpened up 2 paper clips, and we've got bread and like other bits of food on it. And there's 20 ducks out the front, like full grown ducks. Anyway, we spent, from say, once they bought our tea and stuff around at say 4:30, 5 o'clock, done the whole division, 220 something people, so it takes, half hour, whatever. From 5 o'clock till about 8:30 at night, we were fucking trying our guts out to catch one of these ducks, and like, we just couldn't get one. But they were taking the food off the hooks and all the rest of it, but we just couldn't hook one. Anyway, we're also sharing a unit with Tommo, Michael Thompson. And anyone that knows Tommo knows he's fucking creative, man. Like, I swear he was an engineer in another life. Like, he just, he can make shit to charge things like phones and things like that from next to nothing. He can make tattoo guns out of next to nothing. And on this day, he showed us that he was also an amazing fisherman. Anyway, he'd been asleep. And he woke up to us fucking carrying on, getting wound up because we could not, like, we'd thrown it out there 150 times trying to get these ducks. Anyway, Tommo wakes up. "Oh, what the fuck are you cunts doing?" Woke me up. "Oh, sorry, brother, we're trying to fucking catch one of these ducks." He's like, "What? Give us a look." So we pulled the line back in. He took one look at it, literally like just looked at it, clips me up the back there, goes, "You cunts are retarded, like, bring it over here." So we've gone over to the table in the middle of the room, and he sat there bending it and changing how we'd made the hooks and whatnot. Sharpens up one of these hooks, right? Both these hooks, and bends them in a different way. Goes into his cell and gets, I think it was tuna, tuna or something and puts it in a glove finger and pokes holes in it, like the glove finger with the tuna in it tied up in the finger of a glove so they can smell it. They just can't eat it. It was brilliant. Anyway, we were just putting bread and shit on the hooks and they were just fucking taking the bread off the hook, you know? Anyway, he literally threw this line out the window, I don't know, 3 times, because obviously when they're going at it and you think, oh, they're going to swallow the glove with the hook on it, you yank on it and try and hook one of them. He done it 3 times. Bang! He's got this duck. This duck's fucking, like, it's hooked it, and the duck's, like, on all fours. 2s, sorry. The duck's, like, literally, imagine being dragged towards the edge of something, you know, and you're gonna, if you're a human, you're gonna go on all fours and try and stop yourself, you know. This duck was, like, full digging its feet into the ground, and as we were, like, pulling it in, it was, like, dragging its nails along the ground and trying to stop us. Anyway, the ducks got pulled through, like, there's bars on the windows down medium, but there's also a hatch like that, about that long, to put food trays through with, like, 6 or 8 meals on it. As soon as this duck got pulled through the window, there was no discussion. There was no who's going to hold the duck, what are we going to put the duck in to keep it while Marcus plucks it. As soon as that duck come through the window, Marcus just grabbed it, ripped it up like that and goes, "Geez, it's huge!" Bang! And just bit its head clean off at the neck stem. Blood's just fucking going everywhere. And we're like, "Oh, get it out of the common area, get it in the laundry." He runs in there. We're like, because obviously animal cruelty in the jail is a bookable offence. There's a camera in our unit, there's cameras all outside. So we're quickly fucking cleaning up all the blood that he's just left and fucking shit on the floor where he bit its head clean off at the neck stem. And he's gone into the laundry, thrown it straight into the laundry sink and started plucking it. Mind you, we're out there cleaning up all the blood, whatever. After about 2 or 3 minutes of cleaning it up, we've gone into the laundry. He's still got blood around his mouth. He's fucking pulling these feathers out, whatever, and we're just like, "You're off your head." Anyway, 10 minutes goes past. He comes back out and goes, he pulls its wings like with no feathers on the butt and he goes, "Oh, it's going to fit perfectly on the Breville." So we flick the Breville on, bang some butter on there, and long story short, fucking threw the duck on there, closed the lid and just kept flipping it, cutting the meat off as it was getting cooked, so it was, you know, less and less volume, because obviously it's a big duck. But we've ended up like cooking the duck, cutting it up into like 4, I think there was 4 of us in there that were getting some of it. The other 3 inmates weren't getting none of our fresh meat. But anyway, we cut this duck up 4 ways, sat there and put salt and pepper and shit on it and a bit of barbecue sauce. Fucking best meat I've ever had in jail, I'll tell you that right now. Here's the funny part, or a couple of funny parts. So the next day, everyone's like, or when we got out, I'll rephrase that. The next day, we were obviously still locked down, bored, whatnot. So we've tried again. And Tommo's adamant that they'll go it again, you know, we'll catch another duck. Well, we've thrown the line out there. One of these ducks come towards the line and it got about 1 metre away from the line. And before you know it, like we're like, "Oh, yeah. There's no other ducks around, but out of nowhere, these 10 ducks have come swooping in like eagles, just poleaxing this duck. This poor duck was like just looking at the tuna in the glove and thinking, "Oh, I'm going to get that food I can smell." And these ducks have just come swooping in like eagles, one after the other. Boom, 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 boom. Smashing this duck into the ground. Like, this duck wouldn't have known what was going on. They were protecting it, obviously. But he didn't know that, because otherwise he wouldn't have went for the glove. But the ducks are smashing him. That's all good. Because of, whatever, the officers today, on this day, have seen us all at the window at night, wondering, what are they doing? And they've looked on the external camera back at the yard, and then they've come over the intercom and they're like, "Stop what you're doing right now. We'll put you on report. Do this, do that." Either way, we weren't going to catch another duck because the ducks were protecting each other at this point. They realised, don't go for anything that's got line attached to it. That's all good. By the time we get let out of everyone gets let out, the whole division now knows that we caught and cooked a duck, right? So naturally everyone's trying to do it over the next couple of days while they were locked down. When we all got out, everyone knows, right, that we've caught this duck. We're out of our unit. It was like 8:30 in the morning, and I'm walking laps with a couple of my mates, and this fucking idiot comes out of nowhere, and he comes up to me and he goes, "Oh, Kane, I've been thinking. I wonder how them ducks get through that fence." This cunt's clearly retarded, mate. They fly over the fence. You know what I mean? It just shows you the level of intellect that you're surrounded by when you're in prison. But it was just like, we laughed about it for weeks. Like, I wonder how them ducks are getting through that fence. Mate, do you not watch them flying around this place every fucking day? You walk near them and they go, whew, fly off. Cunt's retarded. Anyway, have a good day. Thought I'd share that with you.